Do not use the first ATM you see in Europe. Seriously, that one decision can quietly cost you money before your trip even starts. Most tourists think an ATM is just an ATM. You put in your card, choose cash, take the money, and move on. But in Europe, especially around airports, train stations, tourist streets, and famous attractions, some ATMs are built for convenience first and your wallet second. The machine may look normal. It may say cash withdrawal. It may even look friendly because it is right next to the place you need money. But the fees, the exchange rate, and the conversion screen can turn a simple cash withdrawal into one of the easiest ways to waste money on your trip. So if you remember only one rule from this video, remember this. Do not rush at the ATM. Slow down, read every screen, and do not let the machine choose the exchange rate for you. The first mistake is using a random independent ATM in a tourist area. You have probably seen these machines before. They are not inside a real bank branch. They are sitting in a corner shop, next to a souvenir store, beside a train platform, or right outside a popular tourist street. They are convenient because they are everywhere, but convenience is exactly why people use them without thinking. These machines may charge higher fees, offer worse conversion options, or push you into dynamic currency conversion. A better move is to look for an ATM connected to a real bank. If you need cash, walk an extra 2 minutes and find a bank ATM. That tiny walk can save you from paying for a bad withdrawal. The second mistake is accepting the ATM conversion. This is the big one. The ATM may ask if you want to accept a guaranteed exchange rate, continue with conversion, charge your account in US dollars, or lock in a dollar amount. It sounds safe. It sounds official. It sounds like the ATM is helping you. But often, this is where the expensive part happens. If the ATM converts the euros, pounds, francs, or local currency into dollars for you, the ATM operator gets to use its own exchange rate. That rate may be worse than the rate your bank or card network would use. So when the ATM asks whether you want conversion, the usual smart move is to decline conversion and continue in the local currency. This does not mean cancel the withdrawal. This is the part people panic about. Declining conversion usually means you are refusing the ATM operator's exchange rate, not refusing the cash. You still continue the withdrawal, but you let your own bank or card network handle the currency conversion later. The third mistake is choosing dollars instead of local currency. This is the same trap from card terminals, but at an ATM it can feel even scarier because you are dealing with cash. If you are in France, Italy, Spain, Germany, or most of the Eurozone, withdraw in euros. If you are in the United Kingdom, withdraw in pounds. If you are in Switzerland, withdraw in Swiss francs. Do not choose dollars just because the number feels familiar. Familiar does not mean cheaper. The machine knows dollars feel safer to American travelers. That is why the option is there. Your job is to ignore the emotional comfort and choose the financial option that usually makes more sense, local currency. The fourth mistake is taking out tiny amounts over and over again. Let's say your bank charges a flat fee every time you use an international ATM. If you withdraw 20 euros 5 different times, you may pay that fee 5 times. That is a painful way to get cash. Instead, estimate what you realistically need for the next few days and make one reasonable withdrawal. Not too much, not too little. The goal is to avoid repeated fees without walking around with a huge amount of cash. Europe is very card-friendly in many cities, so you usually do not need a wallet full of cash. You need enough for small places, markets, tips, public bathrooms, cash-only spots, or emergencies. The fifth mistake is taking out too much cash at once. This is the opposite problem. Some people hate ATM fees so much that they withdraw a giant amount of cash on day one. That can backfire. If your wallet is lost or stolen, that money is gone. If you do not end up needing that much cash, you may have to convert it back later and lose money again. Smart travel is balance. Keep some cash, but do not turn yourself into a walking bank. Use a credit card for most normal purchases if it has no foreign transaction fee, and use your debit card mainly for ATM withdrawals. The sixth mistake is using a credit card at an ATM. Unless it is a real emergency, be very careful with this. A credit card ATM withdrawal is usually treated as a cash advance. That can mean a cash advance fee, a higher interest rate, and interest that starts right away. It is not like a normal credit card purchase where you can avoid interest by paying the statement balance in full. So if you need cash in Europe, use a debit card that is meant for ATM withdrawals, not a credit card. Your credit card is for purchases. Your debit card is for cash. Keep that separation clear. The seventh mistake is not checking your bank fees before the trip. Do not wait until you are standing in front of an ATM in Rome to find out your bank charges international ATM fees, foreign transaction fees, or out-of-network fees. Open your banking app before you fly. Search for international ATM fee, foreign transaction fee, debit card fee, and daily withdrawal limit. Some banks reimburse ATM fees. Some banks have partner networks. Some cards are terrible for travel. You want to know which one you have before the trip starts. A 10-minute check at home can save you from guessing under pressure abroad. The eighth mistake is forgetting your PIN. It sounds basic, but this is exactly the kind of basic mistake that ruins a travel day. If you plan to use a debit card at an ATM, make sure you know the PIN. Make sure the card is active. Make sure it is not expired. Make sure your bank has your current phone number and email. If your bank needs to verify a transaction, you need a way to receive the code while traveling. Do not assume everything will magically work just because the card works at home. International travel adds friction. Preparation removes friction. The ninth mistake is relying on one card. Never build your entire Europe money plan around one piece of plastic. Cards can get blocked, ATMs can reject a card, a wallet can get lost, a machine can eat your card. It is rare, but when it happens, it becomes a big problem fast. Bring at least 2 payment options if you can. Keep them in separate places. One card in your wallet, one backup somewhere else. If you are traveling with someone else, do not put every card and every euro in the same bag. One small mistake should not become a full money emergency. The 10th mistake is ignoring the receipt and final amount. After the withdrawal, look at what happened. How much local currency did you receive? What fee did the ATM show? Did the screen say anything about conversion? Did you accidentally accept a dollar conversion? You do not need to obsess over every penny, but you should know what the machine charged you. If an ATM fee looks too high before you confirm, cancel and find another machine. You are allowed to walk away. The ATM is not your boss. The 11th mistake is thinking cash is always cheaper. Cash can be useful, but it is not automatically the cheapest way to pay. If you use a bad ATM, accept conversion, pay repeated fees, and withdraw too often, cash becomes expensive. A good, no foreign transaction fee credit card may be better for many purchases. The best system is not cash only or card only. The best system is simple. Use a good travel credit card for purchases, use a debit card carefully for ATM cash, choose local currency, decline conversion, and carry only the cash you need. The 12th mistake is waiting until you are desperate. This is when people make the worst money decisions. They arrive late. They are tired. Their phone is dying. They need a taxi or train ticket. They see the first ATM and accept every screen because they just want cash. Do not put yourself in that situation if you can avoid it. Get a small amount of local cash from a bank ATM when you are calm. Have a backup card. Download offline maps. Know where your hotel is. Money mistakes often happen when you are stressed, not when you are thinking clearly. So here's the Europe ATM checklist. Use bank ATMs when possible. Avoid random standalone machines in tourist-heavy areas. Withdraw local currency. Decline the ATM's conversion. Do not use a credit card for cash unless it is an emergency. Do not withdraw tiny amounts again and again. Do not carry way too much cash. Check your bank fees before you fly. Know your PIN. Bring a backup card. And most importantly, slow down at every ATM screen. The machine is counting on you to rush. Do not rush. If the screen gives you a choice that feels confusing, pause. If it asks to convert, decline conversion. If it shows a high fee, cancel. If it offers dollars, choose local currency instead. Europe is expensive enough without paying extra just to access your own money. Keep more of your budget for the things you actually came for: the food, the trains, the museums, the views, the little moments you will remember. Do not let an ATM quietly drain your travel budget one bad screen at a time.